So for my brand competitor report, I decided to focus on Aritzia and Reformation. Okay, so some general information about Aritzia. It was founded in 1894 by Brian Hill. The first ever location was a department store in Vancouver, Canada. They're known for their elevated basics, and they recently expanded their U.S. market in 2022 by Jennifer Wong became the CEO. And Aritzia targets towards Gen Z and millennial women. Their emotional sentiment is neutral and anger. They go to head with fear, joy mixed. And some Aritzia textual analytic results. For the demographics, 68% of female visit their stores more. Geographics, the United States go more in terms than Canada does. So their top site is Twitter. Their top hashtags are hashtag Aritzia, hashtag outfits, hashtag Aritzia style, hashtag Aritzia haul, and Toronto creator. Okay, so now some general information about Reformation. They were founded in 2009 in Los Angeles. They decided to go worldwide in 2013. They're US based and they are a sustainability first brand. They have a large influencer presence and strong digital marketing, targets young women heavily, and they're eco friendly. Their emotional and sentiments are neutral with a mix of joy and disgust and sadness. Next is Reformation's textual analytics results. They go pretty head to head with female and male like shoppers. This is where their world cloud is. Their geographics is mostly United States, Canada not so much. And their top hashtags are hashtag Reformation, Kingdom, and Kings. Their top site is Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube. So for the competitive analytics, Aritzia versus Reformation, their social media engagement and mentions are Reformation gathered around 18,000 mentions. Aritzia gathered about 12,000 mentions. And even though Reformation gathered more mentions, Aritzia was able to gain a higher engagement average per post significantly on Instagram. For their sentiment analysis, both brands were able to gather positive sentiments. Aritzia has 65% positive, and Reformation had 58. So Aritzia had a slighter higher score than Reformation did. For their negative sentiments, Reformation had a higher pricing and size inclusivity, which was why Aritzia had Aritzia was always like higher with their positive sides, and Aritzia's negative sentiment was their customer service delays. So, continuing with their competitive analytics, Aritzia's strength is higher visual engagement posts on Instagram. They have higher positive reactions with their chic, trendy, and quality products. And they strongly appeal to Gen Z and millennial women. Their weaknesses were lack in sustainability related to conversations, increasingly important topics related to fashion, less influencer collaborations, and more potential to grow in space. So for Reformation strengths, they're widely recognized as eco-friendly fashion. They appeal strongly to Gen Z and millennial women who prioritize environmental responsibility, highly active on Instagram, TikTok, and other visuals. They frequently collab with influencers and celebrities, and they're popular with their OOTDs and their hauls. For their weaknesses, they frequently criticize for being expensive and some questioning the value of compared to quality, and some complaints about inconsistent sizing might meaning they have more petite sizes more than plus sizes. Limited size inclusivity have been noted in online discussions. Branding can feel inclusive or not relatable to all audiences, especially those outside of urban fashion hubs. May lack emotional accessibility compared to more approachable brands like Aritzia.